Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You all set for tomorrow?
Oh yeah. I mean, Cristiano would come here, pick up me, drive, and do all the things. I would just sit there, so it's perfect.
Nice.
For a moment, I was thinking, what's happening tomorrow? What should I be ready for?
I'm thinking like this is like regular working, right? Office working.
Yeah.
Love the background.
You've got a bit of a dog on your head.
Yeah, I had a coffee chat and I forgot to remove it.
It's pretty awesome. Awesome. So let us start. Henry, would you like to give us an overview of MTTP?
Oh, wow, I didn't prepare for that. I totally forgot that we should do this as release managers. I'm sorry. But as you can see, I think we have done pretty well in the last days. So we managed to stay. I think I can't see it really good here, but I think we moved below the target for most of the time. And yeah, need to look into the details, sorry.
Okay. For next time, then, because what would be great to know is do we need to do anything differently? Like, do you need any help, or do we need to work on tooling or anything like that? So that's a really useful thing to check in. But good to see that MTTP is a bit lower. The number is on 18.9 at the moment, so that's not looking too bad, which is good. Awesome. So added some read-only announcements. Robert isn't on the call, but has anyone talked with Robert? Like, do we have release management coverage for those days that Robert's off? Nope. Okay, I'll follow up with Robert there. Cool. So on to discussion items. Number 3A is semi less of a discussion, but I put it here just in case people had questions, which is here's the daily stand-up agenda. I recommend keeping in touch with this. The meeting is every day at 3 UTC. So now, at the moment, none of these items are affecting our priorities and our works, but they are rapidly changing, and you will see a lot of the impact of this stuff around our work. So for example, scalability are doing work on things like, for this, reliability will likely be picking up various things as a result. This is where a new staging environment has come from, for example, but also lots of shifts and changes on the development side. So it's a good one just to keep in touch with for a general context of lots of things going on right now. Then B, so I'm heading out on PTO later this week, towards the end of this week. So the main thing is going to be like work items, like not just next week, but like forever, like, what do we work on? This quarter, I think, will be more important than maybe any that we've had before in terms of the board, because what we're seeing is we have lots of epics in progress, and they have dependencies to some degrees. So for example, like Myra, you highlighted like single pipeline, like there's lots of stuff we can do there. There's a good subset of stuff we can do there. There's also some of those pieces actually create are like a bit of a blocker for the new staging. So for example, I think the new staging was going to be very, very messy if we don't have things like notifications migrated, because we're going to have
Or QA triggers.
and the QA triggers, right? So there's lots of pieces there that suddenly the staging work will affect. And then similarly, we're going to have some of those single pipeline things that we want to get migrated as we go through rollbacks. So in order to, so those are just some examples. They're also going to be sort of like the random tasks that come in. There may be random staging tasks. There are always a few random. So DRIs, the main request for you is to have a think about whether there is anything else. I know you all have your own Epic boards, which is great. That's your main focus, is to make sure your board has your items, and those are kind of the top things. And then they can migrate onto this work board, and we can, anyone looking for a task, let's pull from this board. So I share this today. I'll go through it all with you, like as we go through one-to-ones, like if I, or I ping you, if I see things that we need to modify on here. I actually think there's quite a lot of work on this board already, because some of these tasks are quite big, but we'll try and like overinflate it a little bit for the next few weeks so that there's plenty of things to pick for.
Amy, I have failed to add the delivery team build label to a lot of the GitLab pages work I'm doing.
That's
so
all right.
Not yet on this board.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine to go back. I was going to actually add it. Like, let's chat one-to-one about how you want to pull that stuff in so we can get those things on here. I think like for today, you know, like Henry's kind of busy on registry. I'm sure Graham's got plenty of web stuff. So it's totally fine for today. But yeah, that was one thing that we should catch up on this week. Awesome. If you have any expenses reports that need to be approved before the 6th of September, I think some of you may, please could you submit them before I head out on Wednesday, and I'll approve those for you. If you miss that and you need something, Marion is around from next Wednesday. So the 1st of September, he's back. So I think you can also skip past me if there's absolutely an emergency. And is there anything else I should be making sure I have in place or covered off or done before I go away? No? Okay. If you think of anything, please just give me a shout. Either we can talk one-to-one or just ping me so we can get things covered. For the first few days, both Marion and I are out. In those days, if you get like totally stuck and Steve's not able to help, you can ping me directly. Either on Slack, you might get lucky. I may see the notification. If I don't, you've got my mobile number on my Slack profile, so you can also use that. Awesome. Skarbek, over to you.
I plan on beginning the web migration during my work hours today. I'm going to wait till the current deployment completes. For any future deployment for the rest of today and during the time in which Graham will pick up this work, because it's going to bleed over to his time, just let both of us know that a promotion is going to happen such that we're not proceeding forward with our change request at the same time deploy is going out. I'm not worried about Canary. I'm only worried about the main stage. And I simply just want to pause work and allow the deploy to complete. So just a notification.
Adding to that, there's this change request from Nels, right? Which he also wants to execute. And I think it makes sense if he starts first because his one is much shorter than yours. Yep. So we should let him go first. Wait with deployments anyway until he's finished because the next canary is nearly ready to be deployed, I guess. And we shouldn't do that right now. So he can do his stuff after the current deployment is done.
Completely agree. I saw that thread.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Exciting stuff. Good luck, Skarbek. It's an exciting milestone. Awesome. Is there anything else that people want to talk about on the recording?